Hello, welcome back to Eurovision World, brand new intro. Yes, I am learning, I mentioned this in several videos across several channels, there run 20 YouTube channels, that I'm improving the lighting, so this is why when I move close, you can't really see me, but when I move this way, I'm like more bright this side, than I am this side, but that might be because I need to turn the thingy up. There we go. So I'm very bright. So I am quite bright. Perfect. So today we're talking very briefly because really, do I really want to talk for hours and hours and hours on end about Junior Eurovision? Yes. Do I want to do it in this video just bore you all to death? No. So let's talk about Junior Eurovision 2023. Overall thoughts, was it good? Yes it was. Did the winner deserve to win? Oh yes, did the UK have a good entry? Now, this is the main talking point of this video, really. So, the UK entries on Eurovision and Junior Eurovision from Spaceman afterwards. So, Spaceman was good live and recording. That part to the side, but from May Muller that way, right, I do think, personally, that we've not really had any good entries, in a sense of, when you listen to them, these studio editions, the song says, winner, so May Muller had a winning song on her hands, Freya Sky had a winning song on her hands, and Stan Unique had a winning song on their hands. But when it was performed live, May Muller's didn't sound, it was missing something. So did I can't remember, our 2021 entry, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the one where we won no points, that didn't have an oomph live either. So May Muller's was good on record and could have won, but wasn't great on stage. Now, Freya Sky's a different issue altogether, because Freya Sky sounded brilliant in record, but she was ill that week. So we can't really say that the live one wasn't great, because it wasn't her fault, 'cause sadly she didn't have the full vocal ability that she would normally have. So with Junior Eurovision, they do something that Eurovision doesn't do, this year in particular. So 2022, because it was celebrating the anniversary of Junior Eurovision, we had a choir and some of the old acts returned to do some singing, right? Now, every year for Junior Eurovision, their artists have to learn their song, their choreography, and their winning performance. But then they also have to learn the tagline of the song. So, Eurovision, we have Unite My Music, which is going to be the tagline for every Eurovision going forward. Let me move this out of the way so you can properly see my face. And it's going to be the new anthem for Eurovision, right? Unite My Music, and it's representing that music is like the key to everything, and we're uniting the world. But with the Junior Eurovision, they have heroes this time, right? And so what they had to do is they had to go, heroes, we're heroes. I'm not going to sing it, because obviously I was there trying to make a joke, so didn't work that. So they had to sing Heroes, which is not their song that they've learned, but they've had to learn an extra song. Now, added on extras this year, the interval act, that normally is a offhand performance from someone else that isn't any of them, this time they thought, right, what can we do? And they came together, all the acts, including some previous acts from previous years that were not doing much this year and were available, and got them together and made them all wear t-shirts and had a powerful message. But it was a song, so the artists, right, I think this is slightly too much for the artists to do. You had to learn heroes and learn some choreography for heroes, and then to learn their song, and choreography for their song. Then they had to learn the other song and choreography for that song. Now, personally, I know that that's what artists do. They learn multiple songs and they perform in multiple nights and whatever. But because they're only young and this might be their first proper go at being a proper musician, not just a singer in the back bedroom type thing, it's hard to sort of work out why they want to do that. I understand this thing, but could someone else not sing Hero? Could we not have like the previous 3 winners singing the tagline song? I don't really know what to do on that, because I liked it, the song, and I like how they do it, but I just think it's too much on the artists, personally. That's just my personal opinion. Now, overall, I do think the UK had a cracking song. Stan Unique were amazing with their song, and I do think that they deserved 3rd, if anything, right? I know that we got 4th place, but I do think we slightly deserve 3rd. The other acts in themselves, I do quite like how Ireland reunited last year's entry to merge them into one, but it's still been this year's song. She's just like a backing singer that wanted to have another crack at Eurovision, Junior Eurovision. And I am happy that France won again. They're winning a lot so far. I do think that they are very good winners and they very much deserve to win. Will Heroes become the solo tagline for every show going forward? Who knows, because United by Music is now the tagline for Eurovision. UK Eurovision news, we have Ole Alexander, who I know he's an actor in the programme It's a Sin, and he was a runner-up for being the new Doctor when the rumours were flying about. He is going to represent the UK at Eurovision 2024, announced during the Strictly Come Dancing final, which is the UK version of the UK original format before it went around the world as Dancing with the Stars. Now, personally, I do think this year's Junior Eurovision was a little bit short. Could have been a lot longer. So please, can we just hold your horses, right? 16 countries, perfect. But we want Australia back, we want Norway back, we want Denmark back, we want Sweden back. We want more countries back in it, please. We had Germany in it this year, and Germany were cracking at it. But we want more countries back in it, please. More countries. Now overall, out of this year and last year, because every other previous year, us UK fans have only been able to watch it through the Junior Eurovision YouTube channel. This year and last year was the first time in 17 years that a UK broadcaster would broadcast it with commentary. Now, I am a little bit upset that Lauren and Harvey don't get to go to the country that the contestant had to do the voiceover like Graham Norton does. But I do understand that that they want to do it in Media City. They want to have it in they want to make it cost effective because, well, obviously they want to make sure that they get enough viewers and each year it's like more successful than the last before they then decide to go, right, you lot can go there. The delegations that choose on our 12 points go to Armenia, right, them lot. I don't really like the idea of them being in the studio because then they end up yelling because you know their country is staring at them. I like the idea that they were televised in and it was more of a, oh, now we go over to Malta and then it's like a famous Maltan celebrity. We go to the UK and it's like Catherine Tate or it's Amanda Holden or they go to Iceland and it's a boat that goes yeah in the film Eurovision Story of Fire saga. So I do really wish they go to that length again because they used to. I just don't think having it in the studio works. Everything just feels towards the end a little bit rushed. because I know that it's at 3 PM UK time, so I know that, like, it's not going to get big enough viewership that Eurovision does, because Eurovision's on at an appropriate time, but because it's faffing about with time zones, really. So it might be 6 PM in wherever, and it's 3 PM wherever. Because they try to faff around with time zones, it's sort of tricky to try and find the correct balance of when the show should actually air. Overall, I thought it was a really good competition. My favourite song this year was France. Second favourite was, I think, it's got to be Stand Unique, were my second favourite, right? Even though I think they should have been third, because there was a few others that sort of, I do think had the right stage presence. But I do just think Stand Unique song was good, recording wise, but I just think there's something not right with the way they state anything, the way they play out the music. Not the singers were immaculate as they were in the recording, but I just think the background music is sort of something. So if we bring back the orchestra, that solves that issue. So, there you have it. My thoughts of Junior Eurovision 2023 were it was a fantastic competition. Can't wait for 2024's Eurovision, Junior Eurovision, Eurovision Choir and Eurovision Dance, Young Dance if it returns. Well, we used to enter dance, but then we stopped entering in Eurovision Dance. Don't ask me why, because I don't know that. But, thank you guys watching, and I'll be back for more across all 20 YouTube channels. I'm in Eurovision Tom out. Bye!